Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? You came back. How many of you have been here before? How many of you are repeat offenders with LandPro? Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. We have 600 people here today in the room. A few still parking, a few getting breakfast, but we have 600 people here today and several hundred on webcast. We are totally surprised at how popular this has become. We're so grateful to you for taking time out of your busy lives and coming here today. Our commitment to you is that we are going to put on the best possible show we can for you and make sure this is a day of extreme value for you. You're like family to us in that we love hosting you, but you also drive us crazy. And you drive us crazy because at least half of you didn't register until 6 weeks ago, and it really stresses us out. So please, in the future, if we can ask anything of you, is if you can register a little early, it would really help us out. Because 6 weeks ago, we were wondering, are we going to be rattling around like peas in a can in this place? Good job we're not. Thank you for registering. Thank you for coming. It is our privilege, and it is our pleasure to host you here today at LandPro. The purpose of this conference, as always, is in its uniqueness, is to cross-pollinate across all the different disciplines in the land and development industry. We have people from every walk of life in this industry here today: developers, lawyers, planners, architects, surveyors, architects, we said that before, lenders, title insurers, you name it, everyone's here. And I think what makes this such a rich event is the fact that for once we get to cross-pollinate information across all our various silos, as opposed to being focused on our individual silos, which we tend to do for so much of the year. So that really is the purpose of this today, and we hope you get a great deal of value and enjoyment out of the program. There's a few folks that we need to say a few thank yous to, without whom none of this would be possible. First of all, I'd like to call out my team at Protect Your Boundaries who organized this event. Jessica Sparks, Jeff Denham, Amanda Opoku, Dino Constantos, Jen Wynn, and Andy Kirchmar. Thank you guys so much. You've done an amazing job. Help me give them a round of applause. The team here at Paramount, who always do such a phenomenal job. Great food, right? Great breakfast. Lunch is going to be good too. The team at Paramount, the folks at S4 who do all the technological wizardry and sorcery that goes on in here, and of course the folks at Event Space who take care of the webcast today. Thank you all very much. This wouldn't work without you, so guys, thank you. To the speakers and our panelists, my goodness, we are so blessed to have this incredible group of people once again. And the effort they put in, not just in giving up their time today to be part of this event, but in the preparation. They really do take this seriously because they realize that this is one opportunity to share wisdom and insights with you. So please, round of applause for our speakers and panelists. This year we have 5 professional associations who are providing education credits for their members. We have the Law Society of Upper Canada, the Association of Ontario Land Surveyors, Ontario Architects Association, Ontario Provincial Planners Institute, and of course the Appraisal Institute of Canada as well. So 5 different associations who are providing education credits. Thank you to them for their participation. And of course our sponsors who, many of whom are here for the 4th year. This is our 4th LandPro. Many of them are here for a 4th year. We're going to be highlighting them during the day, and please take some time, give them some love. They're here because they're committed to this industry and committed to this event, and I know they would be most grateful for some attention if you can take some time out of your day as well. Today, we have to recognize 2 people who are at the core of this event. My team and I put on the event, we organized the logistics of it, but the heart of this conference is really 2 people, our co-chairs. I'd like to ask Harry Herskowitz and Sasha Kirchmar just to stand up very quickly. Sorry to embarrass you, Harry, I know. Sasha, are you there? These are the 2 people who, at the end of the year, when we panic, because we realize we've got to put on an event as good, if not better, than the previous year, and we don't know how we're going to do it. These are the 2 folks who buckle down and figure out what the next year is going to look like. Guys, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much to you both. Okay, a couple of housekeeping items, and then you'll get rid of me, okay? First of all, the Wi-Fi password is Woodbridge82 on the Paramount network. If you all jump on now at the same time and start downloading big files, you know what's going to happen. You've been warned, okay? But that is the Wi-Fi password for today. We have phone charging stations in the 2 rear corners of the room, sponsored by the Westlake Hotel, amazing little boutique hotel. You really should check it out. There's a bed back there that I didn't know about. I guess they're a hotel. If you go take a nap, please bear in mind the impact it's going to have on the speaker. Might not be a good idea. But check out the Westlake phone charging stations at the back. Washrooms in the lobby. Please take a moment to make absolutely sure your phone is on silent. And if there's anything my team can do to make your day better, please flag us down. We're here to make sure you have an exceptional day. On that note, I'd like to introduce you to our MC for the day. We are so privileged to have Alan Weihand here today as our MC. He's going to guide you through the day, keep the speakers in line, and make sure that everyone is on time, on schedule, and all the rest of it. He's itching to get up here. He's going to give me the hook in a second. So Alan is the Executive Vice President of Great Gulf Homes. He joined Great Gulf in 2010 and has held several senior positions managing a large portfolio of high-rise residential and mixed-use projects across North America. Development projects include Mond, One Bloor, Pace, Young Ridge, Home, 357 King, in addition to sites in Calgary, Edmonton, Washington, Dallas, and West Palm Beach. Prior to joining Great Gulf, Alan managed the Toronto high-rise developments for Concord, including City Place, Concord Park Place. Alan holds degrees in architecture and an MBA from the University of Toronto, and is a past board and executive member of Build and Habitat for Humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great honor to have Alan join us here today. Please join me in welcoming to the stage your Land Pro 29 MC, Alan Weihand.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. Glad everyone made it up. Big room today, 600 people. I don't know how I'm expected to keep everyone in line with the A-type personalities that we have here. Thanks for those kind introductions, Chris. There are many, many challenges in our industry. It feels like over the last couple of years, there's been more change than over, I would say, the last 20 years of my career in this business. There's been tremendous growth in our region in housing, employment, immigration trends that are focusing on the Greater Toronto Area. But there are strains on our infrastructure, both social and physical. Strains on affordability of housing, rising costs in every category of hard costs, soft costs, land costs, you name it, and we're sure we'll hear a lot of that today. Entitlement uncertainty, trying to get land zoned today, trying to get through the approvals process, and even when you do have things approved, trying to get a permit out of various municipalities. But with that, I think we as an industry have always been very creative and find new and innovative ways to get our business done and find new ways of providing housing and development in this region. The kind of changes that we've seen over the last 2 years, dissolution of the OMB, LPAT and uncertainty around LPAT, stress test on mortgages, land, immigration policies, rules, and what seem like more rules. We don't want today to be just a long list of a litany of complaints. I think that you have to be an optimist to be a developer, to be in the housing sector, to be in the development business. And I think we have a lot of optimists in this room, but we will certainly hear a lot of war stories today and hopefully a lot of insights and new ways of doing business, I think. We have a large number of speakers today and panels. There are 5 speakers. We're going to be doing kind of a TED-style talk, and there are 4 panels. So we really look forward to getting this kicked off, and I don't want to stand between you and all of the speakers. So a quick sponsorship note to our platinum sponsor, Zeifmans. Zeifmans is a full-service tax, accounting, and consulting firm based in Toronto, ranked as one of Canada's top 20 firms by revenue. Beyond the traditional offering, their services include business advisory, valuation, corporate finance, transaction services, corporate turnaround and insolvency, and estate and succession planning, supporting over 9,000 clients through every step of the business life cycle. Thanks for sponsoring this event once again. And if you haven't been up to the booth, please do visit their booth outside.